It has been the longest off-season of SRA. The rust has been wiped off and the cars are revved up and ready to go. Welcome to SRA.
We're off and away for SRA. Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to round 5 of season 8 of the SRA GT3 team series. We're kicking off the second half of this campaign in Misano, Italy. It's going to be a chaotic race, just like it's been a chaotic night. This is the one and only stream, unfortunately, we're having tonight because of various issues. Sorry if y'all wanted to tune into D3 or D6, but we're what you got. As usual, I'm joined by Selena Boonstra and Aiden Grover, and we're also joined by a new candidate, Dudley Do-Right. Welcome to the booth.
Hey, thanks. Happy to be here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hope y'all are having a good night. Sorry, I'm not. But let's not dwell on that. Let's roll into the race. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're here at Misano, a very fun track. I think quite unique. It stands out among the rest. It's a memorable track, to be sure. I'm a little bitter on it now. That's just because my own fault, ruining my own race last night. But what do y'all think about Misano?
Similar feeling.
Yeah. I mean, after last night, I was just, I don't know. I mean, I like the track, but after last night, it's just like the track limits are just, I find so bad. Like, I wasn't vibing with that. I don't know why, but I didn't have the pace that I did before, but it's a pretty good track. I respect it, but
I like it all except for like 2 corners that I just can't ever get consistent. Right, the rest of it is the one.
Yeah.
And I think the rest of it suits the Porsche. I think honestly, you and I have been kind of spoiled this season, a lot like last season.
That is
Here
true.
we go.
Yeah,
Porsche season all the time.
It does.
But-
It does create some fun racing. Like the track layout in general creates some fun racing. But I agree with you, Selena, that the track limits just seem so inconsistent. Like there's some places where you can drive way outside the white line, and other places it's like you don't dare touch it or you're getting the track limit. It's just hard to guess. Like why can't it be a little more uniform? You know?
Yeah, that's
And it's like Russian roulette because you don't know if you're gonna get a warning. When you think you're gonna get a warning, it's not a warning. It's just a track cut. But then when you think you're gonna get a track cut, it's a warning. It's like one or the other, and you just don't know.
She's tricky.
Indeed.
Well, as our silver drivers are charging out to get ready to do their banker, let's take a look at the standings. It's honestly the top 3. Well, yeah, the top 3 have got a bit of a lead on the rest of them. P2 and P3, that's Drive Bimmer Vroom and Flat Earth Racing, are quite close to each other. I think might see Max Diggs, Eric Boardman, those two, they could possibly swap spots with Zach Martin and Jeremy Reeder. But all Jared Seckham and Landon Dreves have to do is have a decent showing tonight, and I think they're going to keep their lead. And the rest of the field's even tighter. Who knows? It's really everything's up for grabs here. The rest of the rest.
I agree. I think Landon Dreves definitely going to show out just like last race. And I mean, honestly, they've been keeping it so consistent. I highly doubt that anything's going to happen this race. But who knows? I mean, Misano is
a
little bit unpredictable. Unpredictable, like its track limits violations that it seems to hand out. So who knows? Honestly, it's anyone's race. So
Especially that far end hairpin. You just never know what's gonna happen down there.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, and we are going to join Doug Mitchell for a flying lap as he goes out and does his banker.
Nice gator livery.
In a new livery for this week, this time, I think, what was it last week? Was it a zebra or something?
I think it was.
Cheetah?
Yeah, I think it was a cheetah. But now this week it's like the lizard, something aquatic, but another great looking livery.
Yeah, new animal every week, just like it's National Geographic.
Yep.
Doug does like to keep us
Now
guessing.
we see a wild gator.
Which is
On the
kind of
track.
fitting, because aren't they from Florida?
That is true, yeah.
There are a lot of
Yep.
gators in Florida
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Ooh. See, in the picture, that was the track limits right there. So, keep note, if you go all the way out to those bumps on the exit of, turn 3, I want to say it is? That is, turn 3 or 4, that is track limits. What? It doesn't make sense. It's racking my brain.
But Doug is not cutting the track nearly as much as some of the other hot laps I've seen around here. I'm still wondering if he's kind of taking it easy this lap, or if he just has a different style than most of the people I've seen.
Or, like people mostly complain about, it's a Ferrari moment, and he doesn't want to bottom out.
That's true too.
Cop out.
Yeah.
Just Ferrari things, as always.
He does seem to be dropping the standings fairly quickly, so I would say that was not an extremely aggressive lap.
And the McLarens are immediately showing him what's up. Carbo and Dunamar.
McLaren's are strong at this track, no doubt about it.
I really don't have a lot of experience with the car. I drove one endurance race before with it, so like 2 hours in the practice I put in before. Wow, it was fun. It wasn't bad. Just didn't speak to me.
The only, I guess, notes I have, because that's originally what I started on in ACC. It's extremely easy to maneuver. It feels really light, but it's also
Yes.
extremely aero dependent.
Yeah.
It does
The
feel
second
light.
you have any damage, it's just you're
It's
done
game
for. Pretty
over.
much.
Yeah. Because it's very front aero dependent, and once
Yeah,
that's done,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, the setups on it
I
have to
remember
be.
those days.
You're
Have to
extremely
be-
particular.
Yeah, well, and they
Yeah.
have to be very front aero heavy even in the setups. You're talking plus 9 to 10%
Whoa.
change from the stock setup to have a fast quality setup with this car.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, I didn't
crazy.
know that. Must be nice being able to adjust your front splitter, ACC. Come on now. You can't do it in a Lambo. What's going on?
Yeah, it's more done by, I generally do it more by the height of the rear of the car.
Hmm.
But yeah, you can add front splitter up to 3 clicks, it's fine.
Trick Square up there with a 34.110. That's. I don't get it. Watching D2 as a D4 driver, I'm just like,
How do they do it? Like, where is the time? Like, I totally understand, man. Because, like, I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not very fast. I know that
Yeah.
there's lots of places that I could be braver and push and be more finesse. But the amount of time, the sheer amount of time, it's like, what am I doing wrong? Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like
me
being a
yesterday. I'm
go-kart
like,
racer.
what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, exactly. It's like being a go-kart racer and watching Kevin Estra at Le Mans. It's like, okay, well, I have a skill issue. It's apparent. But yeah, like Selena was saying, it's just like you watch someone do a hot lap and you're like, okay, so how'd you get over there after like one corner? It doesn't make any sense.
It is funny
Yeah.
to me that it's more like, I understand the speed, but it's crazy to me that they seem to do it so casually. You know,
Yes.
you'll watch these
Yeah.
guys streaming, doing a 132.8 around this track while they're chatting and moving their hands around and talking to the camera, and it's like, what? I
Yeah,
couldn't dream of
exactly.
doing something in the 132s, and you're doing it while you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Humbling.
Extremely.
Indeed.
Yeah, I finally broke into the 133 last night, but we already have a driver here in the 133s, no problem.
Oh. And silver drivers, by the way. Silver
Yeah.
split is out at the moment. Laying down rubber on the circuit for the gold to just stomp on, pretty much. So, which I find interesting is that we give the prep surface to the gold drivers. I'm sure it's intentional, but they get a nice, like everything's rubbered in. You have nearly optimum grip. You know, probably 2 laps for the gold drivers, and you have optimum grip. So it's just
That's the
I
benefit
hate
we
s-
get for having stiffer competition for our
Yeah,
division.
yeah, exactly.
It's literally the only silver lining Selena and I have for getting promoted. I'm still bitter. We were on lock for silver championship. We had it in the bag.
Yeah, we were, and then it
And
got
then they're like,
promoted. It's
"Watch
like, oh,
this."
okay, bye.
And we're
How
fighting
do you
for our
think I
lives
feel?
to stay on the team championship podium.
How do you think I feel? It's my first season and I get bumped to gold, and plus my teammates finished it in the 20s every
Oh
race.
man. Hey, wait,
Oh.
hang on.
I've been there.
Fosway said there's no commentator names.
Oh, you'd be right.
Yeah.
How about I fix that? Shocking that nobody told me until now.
Thanks, Bosley.
Listen. Watching good qualifying, alright? That's my defense.
Such engrossing conversation. We don't need commentator names.
That's right.
You just speak. That's it.
No one else is here. You're not hearing anyone.
You hear something?
All an illusion. Shh.
Yeah, just my race engineer screaming at me to be faster.
Oh yes, make it bigger. That's great.
Dudley.
Oh my gosh.
Oddly, right on like big.
Middle of the screen like it's a
Come,
watermark.
make it an overlay for the whole screen. That's perfect.
Uh-oh. Andrew Anderson at Buzz and
Interesting place
Hornets.
to park.
Yeah, no kidding. Buzz and Hornets car to a complete stop. Let's see why that happened. The stint shouldn't be over yet, is it? It's
Getting
been 10
close.
minutes.
Yeah, he just threw in the towel on
Wait.
that lap for some reason. We do have the
Yeah, he's
gold
got another
drivers
2
lined up
minutes
in the
left.
pit lane. Now we got a 1:33.8, which I believe was about the pole qualifying time for the D4 race.
Our silver drivers round out their qualifying. Not many people improving by much anymore. Caleb is by 2/10, and Raphael is by about 4. Comes Caleb around the final corner. Almost finding 3. And he jumps
Very
up
nice
to
lap.
P5. Very nice. See Raphael next.
Is he improving?
Yes, he is by about 4/10.
Nice.
Gonna help a lot.
Last
Only
corner
be
right. Looked
about 2
good.
positions right now, but that is going to defend a lot against the gold drivers in a moment.
Yep, they're rolling out right now.
Here they go.
Sorry about the camera twitching, folks. My bad.
All right, get steady your hands.
I'm sorry. I ride motorcycles that messed up.
Do a better job holding your virtual camera.
Little do people know, I ran in the game virtually with a tripod over here.
That's impressive.
No, I do love that the game has free cam. It's so nice where other sims just like are like, nah, you'll be
Yeah.
fine with the in-game cam. Granted,
Yeah, it opens
lot
a
of them
lot
are
of
great.
possibilities.
There is a lot of
Yes.
features here that seem like it's built for doing exactly what we're doing right here. Being able to
Oh,
show other
absolutely.
people the races. And that's very cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've always liked about ACC. It's just freedom in that way.
Absolutely agree. Creative freedom is to build on that, yeah. Oh.
Still pretty tightly packed, warming up the tires right now. The gold, the gold drivers.
And Matthew Schwartz is leading those gold drivers, already ripping his the Lamborghini around that corner. See how much rotation he got there? That rear end looked like it was begging to slip out.
Trying to
Oh,
get the
yeah.
tires warm, I guess. One way to do it.
The driver of the 96 Lamborghini was going to turn 1. I think caught too much curb and just like skipped the Lamborghini like a rock on a lake
Oh,
across into turn 1 into the gravel.
Oh boy.
So, since I was not on the circuit at the beginning of the race, how was the start last night?
yeah, I'm curious.
Oh,
Lena?
well, from my vantage point, it went extremely well. I was ecstatic at the start as I overtook the pole sitter and then stayed in first place for about 25 minutes. But
Oh, nice.
Nice.
from the sounds of it, behind me, Selena, you got a much better perspective on that.
That was pretty good. I think there was an incident at one point, but I don't think it was a start. But like I remember it was like a Code Brown moment. Unless I'm thinking of a different race. I have no idea. Like we were talking about earlier, like the race is just a blur except for the final 10 minutes. That was it.
Yeah,
But
agreed.
But I think from what I can remember, the first lap it was like pretty good. Anyway, to say the least.
Fozzie, how did Aiden, how did your race go? Well, started dead last? Yeah. Pit lane start, because I skipped the Lamborghini across that one access road that they said you shouldn't drive across. When I sat there, waiting for other people to pass me, anyways, I was waiting for a clean track, rejoined, got teleported, and, skill issue, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended 19th. So, I can't complain very much, honestly. Much as I want.
I started from the back. I only passed 2 people on track, and I somehow got to P15.
Yeah, similar to my race. I don't remember overtaking anybody.
I think I overtook one person at like I think the beginning, but yeah, my brain's just mush for that. But anyway, racing.
I actually blacked out mid-race. Oh my god. There's someone else took over driving for me.
I think our gold drivers might be blacking out.
Drive.
They are taking their
Yeah.
time getting warmed up. Silver drivers are on
We
top
do
right
have
now.
an extremely tightly packed grid so far. Holy
Yes,
smokes,
it
all the way
is.
through, all the way through 30th position. Not even 1 second. Not even. Or no,
Well,
sorry, through
Stephanie.
25th.
And the
1.1
Schwartz
up.
is strong with Matthew. He just blew everyone else out the water by 3/10, 3.5
Oh,
tenths.
no kidding.
Oh, but here comes Crown. Now they're getting warmed up. Now they're trying. By 5
5,000.
5
Oh.
thousandths. Wow.
Ooh.
That's tight racing.
I'm seeing green deltas all up and down the board too right now.
Yeah, everyone's doing pretty good.
I did find this track definitely takes, it's your third or fourth lap you're gonna get high instead of your second or third.
Oh yes.
It seems to just take a
Yeah.
little bit longer to get things moving at this track.
Yeah, it does. I'd figured that out.
My front brakes would disagree, actually. About 1 lap in, they're like, haha, we're overheated now. So I did not open the vents far enough. But every single, after turn 10, every single lap, my engineer was like, hey, your front brakes are kind of hot. You might want to deal with that. And I kept moving the brake bias back, and it just didn't help at all. So good times. But I can't complain. I finished the
Live and
race.
learn.
So yeah, exactly.
We're gonna see a good lap out of some guys that are still a little further down. This should be their hot one now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have the camera on Evan Kim now. Half a second up with a 134.025 for the last lap. May not be enough to break pole, but still, pretty impressive. As Matt Schwartz put down a 33.21. Wow.
A mad lad.
Yeah, that's... Well, like I said, Evan
Yeah.
Kim up to P3. Nice.
And Matt Schwartz hanging in with the 133.2 for provisional pole.
Jason Allen just
He's not
went
really
from the bottom to
playing
the top. P2 now.
Wow. Very nice lap.
Woo! Ow.
Wow.
All these guys in the low 133s. Wow.
One
We're
can
gonna see-
dream.
Eric Murphy's
Are we
next.
gonna see a 132 tonight? Are we gonna see a 132 tonight?
I was gonna say, what are the D1 times looking at then, looking like then. Actually, I'm curious now. Hang on.
You can go pull up the stream.
Oh, I'm gonna go pull up their like lap time updates because I am curious because a 133 is just mind-boggling at
Very,
this circuit.
very
Like,
fast.
It is. It's a tough track, I find.
It's-
Like it that's very impressive.
Can you believe I used to
It's-
race in the same division as Jared Seckham? What the hell?
Yeah. Where did he get trained?
oh, that was a big slide from Evan Kim. Oh my gosh.
They're
That's
pushing
how you
hard
be
now.
fast. Yeah.
Let's see, let's take a look at the hot laps. You're right. I'm curious now too.
Pulling up the data.
Yeah, we do have some 132s on top of the lap board.
Man.
Quite a few actually.
Hang on. If you ever gets a Lambro logo on the car, I might adopt him. Who's that? Me? I don't know if I have one on there.
Wilson next to
See-
improve across the line by 3/10. Wait, what? Oh, he was in. I think he was on an invalid lap. Excuse me.
Oh man.
Comes Landon Dreves by quite a bit. Bottom to
Big
P13.
jump. Big
Oh,
jump.
Ooh.
Allen's been moved down to third. It's a short time left to get your laps started.
Oh, what's that? Who just lost it there? Is that Evan Kim?
was yeah, it was a
Mm.
spin.
Pushing too hard.
Yeah, way too hard.
Yep.
Interior camera for this one.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's an easy place to do it.
It's same thing happened to me, except I didn't stop in qualifying.
Oh, Matt
It happened in
Anastasi
the
is
race
next
too
to
that
the-
somebody parked their car right in the racing line there for a little while.
Yes, I remember that. Front straight, right?
Right there as you sweep through that area. They were parked right about at the braking marker. It was a really handy spot.
Oh, did anybody else? Selena, was that you reacting to that? How
It was
close?
me. Yeah.
Oh, oh my god. That was. Oh boy. Okay. Moving on.
Very
Oh,
close.
reader into the
Oh,
wall.
wow, some heavy damage on his car.
Catch that one on the picture-in-picture. Under braking. Just gave up, maybe? Oh,
Oh.
clipped it. Oh,
It's almost like he did it on purpose. Like he just threw the lap away.
possibly. That or someone was saying that they had a hardware issue last night.
Mm,
So
that did kind of look like that too. Like the wheel just stopped sending.
snapped or yeah.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Especially lately, it seems.
We just seem to have a lot of technological issues here in the SRA leagues lately.
Yeah. Because I know, yeah, yesterday somebody had an issue in D4. Actually, it was Andrew. Because I remember being right behind him and all of a sudden he just went right
Boop.
straight
Your
forward.
teammate Jess
Gone.
had a little bit of an issue as well there. It seemed like.
Yeah, I was delayed getting
Yeah.
out of the pits because my shifters weren't responding. My wheel buttons would, but turning and shifting would. And I eventually realized, wait a minute, and I reconnected my wheel. Then it worked. So I, besides the pit lane start, is like 15 seconds of delay.
Oh man.
It was rough, but yeah. What can you do?
Yeah. Oh, Fazley.
Right, we're still getting some
Bosley
lap
says-
times in here, right?
Oh, I thought that we were completed.
Oh, there's still some guys able to finish their laps. Now it's done.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Allen did move back up to second, it looks like, with a slightly faster lap.
Yeah, so your pole position lap time is a 1:33.207.
Close to a 32.
Yeah, that's really close.
Very close.
Anyone seeing this ghosting on that Ferrari? Poor connection?
Skill
on,
issue?
on the driver's end? I'd hope not. I think there's been one every race though, I want to say.
Right.
Fosley says you guys should race the Moza Enduro this weekend.
We are
Ooh, yeah, we are. We are.
Hmm.
already registered.
Very hyped for that one. Yep.
Where's that happening this weekend?
Sim Racing GP, I believe. Yeah. Sim Racing GP, Moza Endurance Challenge. But no, Moza. Yeah, Moza Endurance.
What track is it at?
Valencia. 6
Mm,
hours of that.
Oh,
That's gonna be
interesting.
fun. Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, there's some great looking liveries on the grid.
They always
Yeah,
kill it. I love it.
that there is. Yeah.
Also, I finally synced my awesome sim. Nobody can say anything now.
Oh, we got knocked down.
Oh, yeah.
On nothing.
I'd be terrified I saw that on live TV.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god.
Person
An
just
earthquake.
decided to sit down. Yeah. All right, looks like all these cars are getting ready to go racing.
And I've been instructed to do something.
Come again?
Oh, someone put in the commentator chat. Wait to do something. There we go. So as you can hear, the engines have been started. They've got about a couple seconds left to do so. Don't click drive, you start in the pits.
I actually can't hear that. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
live stream.
And now the formation lap has started.
Jason Allen giving us a little flash saying hey as he goes by.
Saying hi to the stream.
Very nice of him.
Hello, Jason. We are watching you.
Oh, what did they do?
Flashing his lights as he got started.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poll was 33,207. And it was pretty close, so Mystillo probably wasn't that far off of that, honestly. In PA. Let's go Plan E, let's go Lambros.
A lot of Lamborghini and McLarens up at the front so far. There's one Merc in P5, and that's John Archie and the number 85 machine.
Right, Lambo's looking strong tonight.
Yeah.
Surprising with the domination from the McLarens in most of
I
the
know he-
divisions.
Something different for once. But we'll see who will get the win tonight. If it'll be McLaren or Lamborghini, because right now it looks like Lamborghini and McLaren are butting heads.
Now, did anyone else see that aggressive swerving from Dreves there?
Yeah, he was
That was-
ripping it.
I thought they were gonna spin out. Oh my goodness.
I think he thought he was
Gotta
going to
warm
spin
up
out.
the tires.
Probably. Same with that McLaren. Oh my gosh. Doug is winning. Alright, there's one prediction. That's all I know.
We are approaching the penultimate corner for this formation lap. They are racing their spots. It is almost time. I hope you've got your snacks ready.
Grab
I'm
that
not even
popcorn and just shove it all in your mouth, because this is gonna be intense.
I am
I'm not
ready.
even racing. I'm
Ready for
nervous.
racing.
Yeah, so I've got the camera on the lights.
Some argy bargy is about to happen. Let's just hope it's clean argy bargy.
Green light. Go, go, go.
And now we are green for SRA.
Oh, and they're already going 3 wide through turn 1. Very bold.
Ooh. So
Yes.
far it's looking very clean.
Everybody's surviving, not a
Very-
yellow flag anywhere.
Yeah. Job well done from D2 tonight.
And a lot of movement in the field. We see arrows going up and down constantly with just about every single car on the grid, but we do have a yellow.
Oh, not Josh
from
Damiani.
Damiani.
Oh.
Let me catch that. Oh my. Just sunk down the order there, getting that in the replay. Looks like just caught out. Possibly.
Oh.
One from behind.
Ay, ay, ay.
And that is sickening to look at. There's a lot of cars and a lot of colors. Oh my
That's
goodness.
disgusting. Evan Kim not having a great start so far, already down 2 positions. He was the one who I was going to be rooting for to win. Come on, Evan.
There's a lot of race.
There is.
Oh yeah. Lots can happen, especially with those track limits.
Absolutely.
leader-
Damiani on the rebuild with a drag race with Anderson, both in the Lamborghinis. Anderson backs off. Probably the
Wise choice this early in the race. Tires are still cold.
Don't want to risk too much being in the race.
The
Oh,
pole
that
sitter
was close.
was able to hold on to the lead, which at this track does seem to be a bit of a challenge from start position.
Yes. Top 3
Yeah.
remain
It is.
unchanged so far. And Joao Semedo is already dove into the pits. The pit window is open. And yeah, he's not alone. A bunch
geez,
of
the
cars
pit
are
lane is
deciding,
That is
parking
"Screw
lot."
this,
Yeah,
I'm going home.
that is 8 people
Wow,
in the
Pit
pits.
City.
He's
Jeez,
got
want to get this out of the way early, I guess.
yeah, Truck Square, Steffi. Oh, and a couple car collision there, up into turn 1 on the second
Oh,
lap.
couple cars spun around.
Oh.
Looks
we
like
have
2, maybe 3 cars involved on Moffat at the moment.
Are you catching the replay?
Yeah, I've got it in the replay.
Oh, there it is.
There it
Just-
is. Yep, just came in,
the-
tapped him from
They
behind. 3
maneuvered
cars
from
actually
behind.
involved.
Oh no.
Oh, you hate to see it.
With some damage to the rear bit of the car there. You can just see on the wing a couple scuffs on there. It sounds like there's a bit of a traction issue, maybe cold tires coming out of that corner right there, but you could hear just a little bit of cutout and a little bit of lift, which is usually not something you see on with G2 drivers, but that was rough. So yeah, you had 8 cars go into the pits. I believe it was Steffi Trasquare, Yarrington, Manperson, Mitchell, Reeder, Zach Martin, and Rafael Astolfo, but that could be wrong. As you can see on the left side of the main screen, if they've got a green box, they've already pit, but if they got an orange one, they need to do so before the end of the race. So, but we all know that. Come on now. Let's see.
You know the rules, and so do I.
No.
Looks like John Carbo is opting to pit as well. A lap after the whole pit city happening.
Ooh, and Anastasi with the self takeout, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, self checkout. Get that in the replay there. Probably something not too major, but just too much bumps in that Ferrari.
Just grabbed the
going-
curb. Yep.
Yep. Speed bumps. Strike again. Oh.
Yeah, good that he didn't slide back
Oh.
out into the racing line there, though.
Pole time was a 1:33.2.
More people in review
Harbo,
pit. Taylor
Molyneux, and
Molyneux.
Moffitt. Yeah.
And the pack is really spreading out, I think voluntarily.
I think so too. I was trying to find a close fight, but I'm not seeing one that's like demanding my attention, I guess.
As the top 6 are just patiently sitting in a train and trying to drive away with it to fight later.
Oh,
It's
but
like,
Brian Anderson is trying to make on a move on Wilson. Speaking of
This-
that,
oof.
side by side.
and he's got
And
the
he
inside.
gets the job done. Oh,
Well, he's
what?
fighting back.
Oh, fighting back, just not yet, but he still has the inside. And just
Got
like
it.
that, nice, smooth, and clean by Brian Anderson.
Oh, and
that
meanwhile, Up ahead,
Lamborghini.
Jason Allen and John Crown are trading spots. It has just popped off up
My
front.
goodness. This is about to be a four-way battle.
Whoa, that's a bit
Oh,
close.
look at this.
On board Marecki at the back of the pack here. Looking
Wow.
straight at the back of this Mercedes. Hard to
Ooh.
look
Just-
around it, honestly.
Waiting for his opportunity.
Yeah, John Archie
Brown
almost got the
wiggling.
opportunity right there to swing around the outside and take P2. He's still trying
He's
though,
holding him out.
but he's under threat of Marecki, and here's Marecki up the inside. Are they going to touch? Marecki goes very conservatively, takes a bunch of corner to avoid that contact at all costs, and it works out.
He's gonna get a run on him
He's
down
getting
the
a better
straight.
run. Yes, he is. He's already got his nose along the inside, and he's got the inside.
He breaks later. He's definitely got. Oh, he didn't have it though.
But the door's left open. He's still
goodness.
trying. Oh my goodness, this is racing.
So much side-by-side racing.
And all the while, he's still under threat from Mustillo. There he is in the wing cam right there. Gonna sniff.
Jeez, just as we were saying, things were
The rear.
spacing out on the track. It's got
Yeah, I
real.
was gonna say, all of a sudden, now it's just busy.
Better get a raise for the sound effects, because that was a good one.
Somebody's already soundboarded that, I know it.
With the amount of just community response of like the amount of emotes or the speed at which emotes go up from like the streams and stuff is just, I wouldn't be surprised. And for those that hate the hood cam, I'm sorry. I had to do it to them.
Yeah.
And also, yes, I raced with hood cam. I know, sue me. But the Lamborghini has a horrible A-pillar, so I don't have much of a
I don't
choice.
judge. I used hood cam for the longest time. Pretty much all the time when I was bowler. I only moved
Yeah,
to
oh.
dash cam without the wheels when I got a wheel.
Yeah, for the immersion.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Boy, how far out
I'm
now
in
is
the
Schwartz?
cockpit
Jeez,
view.
Schwartz is already out by 3.5 seconds on second place. He's really just running away with it up there while they battle.
No kidding. Now in the
Yeah.
dust right now. His current
My
bet,
boys will be in touch.
Schwartz just did a 34.2 was his best. His latest a 30.4.5, so he's not doing bad at all.
The classic coming out of the pits straight into a fight happened to me yesterday. Literally just smacked into the middle of a 4-car train. I was like, oh, I guess I'm joining this now. So something for drivers to keep in mind that you may not be able to just go full attack straight out of the pits. You may have to wait a second, but somebody said, chat said, Koa, where you at? Man person in 34th apparently had to stop go 30 earlier. About to get in a fight with Moffat, possibly Molyneux up ahead. But unfortunately is oh, never mind. Same lap. Everyone from about P19 and above is on lap 5. Dang, so did the 5th lap?
Yes, it is.
They're flying by.
No kidding.
Wow. You blink and all of a sudden there's like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's how it is when you're driving the race.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I felt in that battle yesterday. Oh, I blinked and I was like, wait, 5 minutes already? Oh, I better get a move on.
Yeah, same thing happened with me with Berg on my rear bumper for the whole first half of the race.
It goes by really quickly.
That John Archie W prediction might not be far-fetched. He just set the new session best lap right now with a 34.222.
Very nice. That's a huge race pace.
Wow.
If he can keep that up, I think Schwartz and Allen should be scared.
With that fuel level, doing 134, low 134s, that's flying.
At
Oh,
least
yeah.
80 liters left in that tank. Surely.
I got to keep the camera on this fight right now for P9. Looper, Dreves, and Boardman
that
are
was
really
close.
going
That was
at it.
Close.
Boardman just got the better of Looper. And this fight is letting Landon drive away right now. Maybe now it's Eric Boardman's time.
Nice clean overtake by Eric Boardman in the Porsche.
Horses do come out the corners quick. It's hard to overtake them on the straight, even if you have.
I'm curious,
Yep.
were there any other 90s Texas babies that had the orange, green, yellow, and blue Enron backpack as a kid? Is that too deep?
I'm
a
on
cut?
backpack.
Enron made a backpack?
Yeah, they had all sorts of promotional materials and accents. I don't know. I somehow had an Enron backpack as a kid before they went
Oh,
under.
interesting. Smith with the pit. What? I'm gonna go back 15 seconds.
Please
Oh,
do.
spin out. Oh. And yeah, spin out and then went back up pits.
Now we do have some people that got into some clean air that pitted early that could be setting some decent lap times, and if they're consistent. They could be fighting for that top spot at the end still too.
Moffat being one of them here, yeah, in the picture-in-picture.
Just out there hot lapping. Especially with all the second place, the large battle that happened there, they definitely lost some overall race time. So
Eric Boardman really all over behind Landon Dreebs, trying to get that slipstream, going side by side and having the inside, but he just doesn't quite
crossover.
get that-
Ooh, so
Oh,
close.
very close by Looper. Oh, now it's a close 4-car battle. Oh,
Oh,
boy,
love
and a
tap.
Second tap in the
from
last 10
Looper from
seconds.
behind. A little bit of a love tap.
Oh,
know
Boardman's
he's
all
there.
squirrely.
It's getting spicy with these.
Now they're
4
spaced.
cars. And just like that.
So,
Spaced it.
I guess for the Porsche drivers, how bad is rear damage? Like a tap like that, how
Pretty bad.
bad are we looking at?
It's. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's bad, but I mean, it depends. Like with a tap, like if it's that type of tap, when
He's gonna have a good run on him on this
bad,
straight.
but- Oh,
We'll stick
Yeah,
it in that
he's
slipstream. Gonna wait till the
he's
last
really
moment to
in it.
dive.
He got late into that corner, but boy, he seemed to have pulled on some speed coming out of it somehow.
yeah. He's just trying to find a window.
This could be it for the swing shot. Ooh, defending.
Ooh.
Ooh, cutting some grass there. They both invalidate right there, I believe.
What a great battle.
Oh yeah.
To answer your
No
question
lift.
though,
Ooh.
in my experience, I've had some races
He's
where
going to
if
the
I
pit.
get a decent hit in the back, my car is just literally undrivable at speed. At high speed
Really?
corners, like the rear end will just kick out no matter how sensibly. For corners that
Yeah.
should be flat out. So it can be race ruining easily.
Yeah. Unless it's just because I'm on controller and I don't really feel all that, but I think the majority of the time it is quite bad at rear damage for it.
It's still insane that you're on a controller. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Like, it's, never in my life have I been
Yeah.
screamed at skill issue harder than that. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just a different set of skills. That's all.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
it's quite
a whole
impressive.
different. Yeah.
It sounds like the Porsche suffers from getting tapped in the rear as bad as the McLaren suffers from getting tapped in the front.
Yes.
Because if you
Yeah,
tap the
vice
McLaren
versa.
on anything on the front bumper, you're losing front downforce and your car's
Yeah,
going
so-
to end up like
Yeah.
junk for the rest of the race. So you would think that would keep McLarens from going into the back of Porsches, but it still seems to happen.
It's a common theme.
Yeah.
That's because the Porsche's got to slow down more. in the corner
we
than the
have a
McLaren
Ferrari
does.
go in the back of a
Oh,
Porsche.
spin.
There it
Or
is.
when Porsche spins.
One tap for Eric Borman, and now
Oh,
tap
no.
number 2.
Oh, and here
this
comes
time he
Allen
can drive.
out of nowhere.
Oh.
Boardman's still there.
Can't get it moving
Apparently.
out of the grass very easily. Finally get to
Oh.
the track.
There's
With the
some
double.
argy-bargy
Oh
going
my.
on with who is
Teammate
that?
revenge.
Oh,
'Cause we got
Colin
teammate revenge.
We got
right here.
revenge. The cavalry's arrived.
Dunham. Oh,
Wait a minute. Now there's
What?
2 of them.
What just happened? Oh my goodness. So
Oh
we are
man.
on board with Anastasi there with the little tap on Boardman and just 3 other cars waiting to overtake there. Wow.
Yeah, what a bummer.
That was crazy for a moment. Oof.
And I do believe Anastasi's got some front end damage, possibly some steering rack damage, because going through that corner, it looked like a little bit of a cruise ship there, so I'll just keep the damage in mind. You better pit now. I might advise it. Oh, Boardman? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Boardman pit, actually? No, the last one not to.
No. And no.
Just kind of fun. I can see what's going on.
Sorry, what?
I don't have any audio on the
On
live
what?
stream.
I hear us.
Yeah, I do on that. I mean, I was saying on what I'm watching.
Ooh, that might be a penalty there.
For who?
The over rev into the pits may just carry too much speed across the line there
Oh, Matt.
That
for
was
Anastasi.
Uh-oh.
that was close.
I heard it like redline, so
We shall see
Oh,
when he
look
gets
at
on the
this!
pit.
Look, Rafael
Walking inside for Evan
Astolfo
Kidd.
getting a real,
Oh, wow.
real bold move up the inside of Josh Damiani. Not working out though, because the next corner's a left-hander.
And they both got off track right there.
That was exciting.
Poof. Pushing it to the limit.
all I can think of is the 80s song.
Yep. I immediately heard the drum snare crashing.
Yeah, you can't unhear it. If the 90s were a livery, it would be Boardman's. True.
Oh, and Raph
Oh my
going out
God, yes.
real wide and slotting
Whoa.
right back into that little battle. Oh, and Matt and his studies go really wide.
Language, you said
Yeah,
Nickelodeon
another-
sponsor, and the livery for a BMW immediately visualized in my mind.
Oh, yep, Anastasi got the stop go 30.
Yep.
That was too fast.
Oh
in the
no,
pits.
they did. What a bummer.
Unfortunate.
And Doug has got some pressure from behind from Garlington and Carbo. Down in the fight for P20 there. Not too close, but getting, never mind, that's a little close.
Yeah, very.
Oh,
Just a
Josh.
little bit.
Josh getting having to go a little wide to stay out of the back of Matt Anastasi, and that leaves him exposed to Rafael, who comes barging through. And now
Ooh,
here comes
it's
Looper
close,
too.
That was close.
He's wide.
Causing Luber to go really wide.
Oh,
Hey, hey, hey. That was a hold on to your seat moment right there.
Matt Anastasi taps out.
Boy, from the look of it, we're gonna have a busy stewards after this race.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
I wasn't going to say it, but all right, this is Doug's chance to ditch him. A good exit.
Right.
Close the door, walk away.
Now, Doug is one of those in the group that has already got the pit stop out of the way, so they're basically fighting for the top spots back there. As soon as everybody else pits, they will be at the front.
Yeah. Again, in chat, you guys can request any driver you'd like using your channel points. Don't just save them for the reveal streams to, you know, we all know what we're talking about here.
No, save them. Do it.
See your favorite driver.
See your favorite driver instead. Please spend them on something else. But, you know.
Yep.
You oh, goodness, that was
Oh,
close.
That was a close one by
Wow.
Arrington. Oh.
Let's go back and watch that one. How close did he
Yes.
get?
Somebody might have blinked and
See,
missed
he
that.
was
Please.
really close right there.
See just how close it was.
Ooh!
Oh
Oof.
my goodness.
Wow.
Slide a piece of paper in there.
Oh,
Code
is this
round.
Eric Boardman about to get an epic run on Fire Queso?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Very much. He's going
Yep.
by him like he's standing still.
Fire knows it. Didn't even bother trying to defend. He knew it was too late. He's got to
Oh,
just try
but
around
he
the outside.
out-
That's all he
breaks
can
him.
do.
He's got the inside, but
I don't think
the
it's gonna
exit
work.
Speed, but
Oh, but no, he's got the
Porsche
inside for the
speed.
next left-hander.
But the Porsche speed is
No.
prevailing.
Oh yeah, Fire
Ooh.
taps
Oh, yeah,
out
there
pretty
you go.
wisely, I think.
Not gonna give it up though.
Gonna try to get a run out of this corner.
Nice.
Porsche straight speed is too much though.
Score 1 for the Porsche.
Yeah, you
Out
Porsche
of
drivers.
1,000. Sorry.
Ouch.
We've got a pretty diverse top 10 actually.
Yeah, really happy
Yeah,
to see
we
that.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, Boardman's running away.
Yeah, he's going now. He's like, all right, I passed Queso, and now I just need to drive. Speed.
It looks like Josh Damiani wants to have some words with Raphael after he got passed. He's back on Raphael's back door, ready to take it back.
Yeah, these guys look like they're gonna battle all night.
Looks like it, yeah. They've already pit, so there's no dodging each other.
Adam Laveau says, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson, some wheeze come out.
That's me watching how close they get to the wall on the left side. They're going to turn 1.
Exactly.
Oh. Using all the circuit has gotten a whole new meaning. Oh, on board with Alan here. Max Diggs right behind.
Oh, he almost
Avenging
he was
Boardman.
peeking.
You saw how close that was, right? That was.
Yeah, it was getting pretty close right there,
He is glued to his bumper coming through there.
just by a tenth. Oh, he lost a little bit of speed out of that corner.
Alan going super defensive.
But he's glued tight to Jason Allen.
Now
Hey,
let's
man
play
on a
who
mission.
has the better exit.
Wow, this is some great racing.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Indeed.
Evan Kim just got spun out the last corner.
Oh no.
I'm gonna catch
Oh
your,
no!
Yeah, he is parked.
catch the helicam replay.
What happens here?
Oh,
Yep, just took too much curb on the inside.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Gonna get it moving again though. Where is he now?
E19.
19. This four-way battle continues.
I've been muted this entire time. Wow.
No, you haven't. Oh, well, maybe the past 5 seconds. But Taylor Molyneux just lost it too. The corner
Oh,
before.
interesting. I will get that in the replay.
Hmm.
Oh, and just
Yeah, it's-
self-pin almost.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
Yeah.
ouch.
Rolled right out of the way.
But yeah, at least he got out the racing line. Just wish I
Like we
could
do
hear the
have-
race cars. Cannot hear the race cars.
From my Discord stream?
Correct.
Weird.
Yeah, a screen share does not allow audio to go through for some reason.
Oh, very weird.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Discord's even
Nothing I
said so
can do
with
about
Polly
that,
Hartman.
sorry.
Oh,
Polly.
straight into the tire barrier.
Oh no!
Got it on the
Oh.
picture-in-picture. Into turn 1. Braking. Nothing wrong so
Oh,
far.
just
Oh.
much rotation, lost it.
Snap back on him.
Doug Mitchell's sniffing
Misano
up the inside of Evan Kim into turn 1 right there.
Oh, that
Right.
is that is smashed.
Sorry,
Oh,
Polly, that's
no.
really rough.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
not going to handle very well. I would
Oh, look
say
at the
he's
steering angle.
got a pit to try to get that fixed.
Oh my goodness.
He's
Really
gotta
no
turn it
option
right
to
to
drive
go
that for
left.
35 minutes. Yeah.
Oh no.
I do not think I would try to drive that car for 35 minutes.
Absolutely
Oh
not.
no way. That would be a nightmare.
Oh, look at this.
car
Evan
number
Kim just
Slow
413.
twitch. Doug's going to walk around him here.
Drive-through.
maybe not.
Oh,
Oh.
who's got the drive through?
Car number 413.
Cooper?
Cooper.
Yep.
Oh, and
Interesting.
Doug tries to hang it around the outside. He does, but he didn't have enough speed to follow him all the way through. Now he's flashing. I don't know why
Wing
he's...
Kim is like, oh, I'm on camera.
Yeah, look at me. They got to be watching this.
Yeah, it's an intense battle because Doug is just on a mission right on Evan Kim.
I think
Oh, and
Kim,
Polly is just right there. Oh, with that front end damage. Oh, that's
Kim might have a little bit of damage from that spin.
Maybe, yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, the big accident.
Oh,
Daniel
no.
Hooper.
Evan Kim's teammate.
Oh,
Yeah.
more victims have been
Astolfo,
claimed
right?
by Misano.
Cooper and Damiani.
Not braking enough.
Oof.
Oh, and here comes Doug charging through
Goes
after
through.
turn 2.
Nice and clean. By that
Moves up to P19.
gator lizard machine.
Anderson on Martin in the picture-in-picture. Okay, that's not the racing line.
Now he's up to P18, which would actually be, after the pit stop shakeout, could even be up to 5th or 4th position.
Oh, Anderson goes for a spin as well, almost catching Damiani there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, bad break for Andrew Anderson. His teammate, though, Brian Anderson, just took P6 off of David Mustilo.
Meanwhile, our leader has walked out to over a 5-second lead.
Yes, he has, and he's also reclaimed the fastest lap of the session with a 34 flat. He's just having fun with it.
Flying
Wow.
out there.
Looks like Semedo just passed Fire Queso. Get that in the replay. Down into the high-speed section. Possibly through this hairpin here.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
He just went
ran
too
out
deep.
wide.
Missed his braking point. Yep. It's an easy thing to do on both of the hairpins at both ends of that straight to get your braking
absolutely.
point wrong,
Yeah.
and you're gonna
Yeah.
get overtaken. It's a major bummer because you get outside and there's not any banking out there, and you're just gonna have to slow way down to get through that corner.
Yep, exactly.
Queso let him through. Possibly. Maybe. I can't doubt it though. From East Python, thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Always
thanks
a
for
pleasure to
being
have
here.
you chat. Terrible tire wear. We still have half an hour.
It's been
I'm
an
not saying it-
action-packed first half.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's not impossible. Just
Now, are we going to see anybody with the pit strategy that I've still yet to see anybody actually try by only taking, somewhere around half the amount of fuel and then pitting somewhere halfway through and put the other
50-50?
half in? Yeah. It could save your tires. It could be a strategy that would work, but I've never seen it work enough to make enough time up for that longer time spent in the pits.
yeah, I think I've tried it once and I can't remember what difference it made. I don't know if it was enough to write home about, but
Pretty bold strategy.
it is.
Jeez, look at the close racing all over the track.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, they're getting together.
No, not our top
That is
7
terrible.
drivers.
Oh no.
This seems to be a very, very action-packed and not in a good way D2 race right now.
Him
Henderson
and
got the
Douglas
drive
Smith are
first.
going side by side. Right on the home straight with Yarrington just peeking right behind them.
Oh, so this is Kim taking the position back.
Yeah, they've been
Yep.
squabbling the last 2 laps. Oh, and they're gonna
Oh,
take
they're
each other out
touching.
too.
Contact. Oh,
Oh, and
contact.
another tap.
Three.
Oh. Triple tap.
Evan Kim just not having a good night once again with all those taps. Oh, but still side by
Doug's not
side.
letting it go. He's not letting it go.
He's a man on a mission. And following that, Jared Seckham and John Carbo are just right on each other.
They're catching up
Jared's
quick
trying
with the
to-
side-by-side racing.
Take the inside line.
He does it. The space is left, and he takes it. He doesn't take as much of an exit as he would though, so he's gonna lose on the exit. Meanwhile, up ahead for P8, Dreves and Mystillo going side by side, and Dreves
we
just won
almost
big
had
time.
tight again.
Oh my goodness.
Allen dives into the pits there, almost tapped. Hang on, I gotta get that.
That was
replay.
nuts,
That
yes,
was
please.
almost like a replay of earlier. We saw almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too close.
What a pit entry too. Jeez, he's been working on that.
This
He
is
didn't
crazy.
even blink, didn't phase him. What a Chad.
he had the breaking point plotted out for the pit entry corner.
Yeah. Also, Paulie Hartman is in the pits again.
I thought he's been sitting there. He's been chilling in
Has he been here
at the end.
Since he went off, did he go try to?
No, I'm pretty sure he came back out after he fixed the damage.
Oh. Well, good luck with that,
Possibly a
Polly.
penalty? I wouldn't see why.
Be a harsh penalty if he's still sitting there now.
Yeah.
Boy, Kim
Yeah.
has established it over Mitchell again. And now they're coming up.
Halo.
Yarrington there.
Did I miss something? Because Yarrington was behind the both of them.
Yeah.
And now he's in front.
Did they? This is the craziest race we've ever seen.
I know, this is crazy. Oh, and Evan Kim just trying to
Getting real
take
bold.
the inside and now
Yeah.
on the outside. Taking the slipstream a little bit.
It seems to be Yarrington is just losing a ton of speed.
Our P3
Big Crown in the pits.
driver, Crown, has pit.
Sorry, who's pitting?
Crown.
Ah. Seems like Yarrington might be struggling with the same thing I had with my race set up on the McLaren last night, which is about this time of the race, the tires just really start to fall off, and you really can't hold the speed you were for the first half of the race. Because he is getting caught hard by the driver behind him and bottling everybody up right now.
Yeah, even with the Porsche, I was struggling too. The tires at this point, it's just done pretty much at that part of the race. Very hard to manage, especially in Sector 1. It can get real sketchy, especially with the trying to avoid the track limits.
Yeah, very much. If you've already got a couple of track warnings, and now you're getting to this point where the tires are getting a little squirrely, it's
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
you're in a big pressure cooker, that's for sure.
I think my rears on the inside edge had the most wear I've had after any race after this race. I was down to like 1.6 on a couple.
Man, that's a lot.
Wow. That's whew.
Considering ACC says the tire's completely consumed at 1.5.
Then that means one more lap, it could have been over.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some.
Whoa.
Yeah, into the pit lane. There we go. Just still off there. Was that Mastillo?
I believe yes, with
Yeah.
some front end damage actually.
Okay.
We'll see how long this stop is.
See if he even fixes the damage.
Into the stall with 19 seconds already in the pits. 5 second stop.
Yeah. Didn't fix
So-
the damage if he does have some.
Let's see. Yeah, opted not to. Looks like the wheel is pretty straight though, so
Just slight aero damage, probably.
yeah.
So Mitchell is all over the back of Kim again.
Yeah,
Still
he's
get-
really on a mission. He's just literally right behind Evan Kim. Like, there's no tomorrow. He just wants that position.
Which Giving Yarrington a little bit more space to breathe again, but he still seems to be struggling up there.
Doug wants it, but unfortunately he's going to learn that you don't always get what you want. You get what you need.
That Gator's
stop.
hungry, I think, though. That Gator looks pretty hungry.
Oh yeah.
Not as hungry as Jess's car, but
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is true with the big Rexy-like mouth. Yep.
I adore it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
that's
awesome.
a nice livery. I love that livery.
Shout out Jerry. Yeah,
Keep
Jerry
waiting
did
for it to
design-
come up
design
behind
it
me.
this season. The outsourcing.
Oh, it's
The
last
Comic
season.
Racing do it. I'm so.
Yeah, it was Land Shark, I think.
Right, Land Shark. I am so sorry. I've had Jerry
Yep.
do so many of my liveries. Land Shark, shout out. Both of them, they do great work.
Very talented.
Language, why is it thick thighs? Where did this nickname come from?
It's a long story.
I'm
Just
not in
watch
the
the
loop
live
either.
streams.
Referencing the reveal stream? Okay, never mind. I
Yeah,
think I'm caught up.
yeah.
I
The
like to
reveal
go
stream.
over it last time I was commentating, but tonight's what I like to call Big Winner. Plus 19 positions from Max Diggs.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gained 19.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he hasn't pit yet. He's fourth
Yeah.
back
True.
from the pitting. So
Yeah, we'll see how it
he
goes.
could have a huge game, but it's certainly not.
Crown maintained staying out in front there of most of the group of people that have pitted. He did end up behind Samito, though, which I believe Crown was in second place when he pitted. Is that right?
I don't recall.
See any close battles?
The only
Really,
one I'm
there's
looking
only,
at is
there's only 2 3-way battles right now, and it's right also for P7.
Oh, Mastille. Off track here.
Immediately into the pits.
oh, he's got a drive-through.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
no.
unfortunate.
Yep,
he-
that's too wide for track.
did he even get-
Oh.
Oh, he just baked it right there and said, I'm going for a tow. Okay.
Oh, and disconnected.
He has decided
Oh.
to call it a night. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
From the top, we definitely got Schwartz with over a 6-second lead now. Jason Allen.
Colin Dunham's trying to sneak his way up to the
Sergeant.
inside of the blue flag of Matt Anastasi.
And he does
Or
it.
the outside, excuse me.
Ooh, it's going to be tough coming into this corner,
Why is he
though.
defending, though? What's going on here?
My goodness. Side by side.
Colin just wants to get
Through
through.
the fast part. Did he get an off track
Matt
there? He
says
had
no.
to have.
The brick wall.
Wow. That was bold on both accounts, but the defending and the attempt.
Wonder what's the plan
Looks like
here.
one of our closest fights here. Evan Kim, Doug Mitchell, and Yarrington.
Yeah, Yarrington's still bottling him up a little bit.
Evan Kim is a lot closer to Yarrington than he was a couple laps ago, but also Doug Mitchell as well, just creeping up every once in a while, trying to get a
don't go that
load on
way.
this battle.
Oh, Moffat's off in the grass.
Oh,
Oh, that was how I got. That's how I got disqualified. Oh, thank goodness
Cutting
he
that.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no, wrong corner. Sorry, wrong corner. Wrong corner. I was thinking it's a different one. My apologies. Still,
Dave's
Ooh.
gonna get a run here. Evan Kim just cannot find a way around Yarrington. He's keeping him just that little bit slower where Doug's able to stay right on his bumper most of the time.
And Misano is just one of those tracks where it's just nearly impossible to get a solid overtake on, but you can be lucky, as we've seen earlier with those bold overtakes. But it just depends what corner, but I'd say probably Sector 2 would be like maybe the
Wow.
hardest.
Sorry to cut you off, Selena, but that was extremely
Okay.
close coming out of the final hairpin there.
Max Diggs and Landon Dreeb side by side for 3 corners straight now. Finally, Max Diggs has to blink around the outside. Scary there, going fast.
Yeah, if he's got a couple of track limit warnings already, he had to back out on that
Yes, definitely.
one. Oof.
Another drive-through, yeah.
Oh no.
Zach Martin.
Yeah. How many has that been?
3, 4?
Chatting?
We're always
Five,
going
I
to
think.
get at least.
Seen a rash of penalties tonight.
Yeah. 4 to 5 sounds correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Damiani for the overtake on Molyneux. In the picture-in-picture.
All right.
Not bad.
And Molyneux's back through. Oh, meanwhile, the fights for P7's heating up. Max Diggs trying again. This time he's got the inside of Landon Dreves, but that's going to be...
I would
Oh, yeah, he's
think
got
he
the
would make
inside.
this stick. I would think he would make this stick.
Yes, he's got the brakes. He's got the inside. Just got to...
Boy, that Beamer is
gotta
fighting
pin
back
it.
hard though.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh my gosh, he hits him.
Ooh, going that fast? That's...
Oh, was
And
the
another
BMW
tap.
expecting the McLaren there? It didn't look like it.
Oh my goodness.
Our P4 driver, Eric Marecki, pits.
I think there may be some things to sort out there with that pass that just happened. But we'll definitely let the other people than us figure
Yes,
that
people more qualified than I.
out.
I've got no say in that whatsoever.
Oh, what's it
Meanwhile, who
called?
do we have stopping down there right now?
Eric Boardman.
Boardman. Now, where is he running now after the issues he ran into earlier?
Currently
He's not-
15th.
Okay, he's not doing. I mean, considering what happened, he's not way back
Yeah,
there.
he's having
so-
an all right night.
Yeah, I agree.
It is
Coming
going
out
to
of
hurt their
pits.
team standings possibly, although Diggs just did take over 6th position. Wow, this is close. Going inside, outside on him. What's he doing?
He knows that he knows, and he knows that he knows.
Yeah.
He knows that he knows that he knows, and they're all reacting to each other.
Some of
And
these
they all
BM
know.
And they blink.
Some of these Drebs especially, his BMW seems to be very fast down that back straight, but then he's definitely slower in the corners. So he's got a different kind of setup than a lot of the other cars here. Also, being the front engine car in the bunch makes it a little difficult.
John Archie pits. He was P5 before he pit.
Right, so we are getting some of the front runners.
Oh, Evan Kim
It's
once again
Doug.
trying on Yarrington. He had to back up, and that left Doug with some overspeed, but also nowhere to go. And now they spread out again. I'm sure the frustrations are mounting with these drivers.
They have been
Oh,
battling
yeah.
since the green flag. It has been the whole race. Hard
They
to
have
believe we've
not
only got
stopped.
about 15 minutes left in this race. It has seemed to just fly by from my perspective.
Yep. And as we said before, it just flies by and you blink and all of a sudden now we're down to the 15-minute mark.
Going to see a little more desperation. We've already seen a lot of bold moves, and now the last
and Doug
15
went out
minutes
really wide. Yeah.
things get even more desperate.
Yeah. That's
Archie
for
is
sure.
10th.
Jason
the
Allen
last
into the pits.
Oh wow, that's great. He's only lost 5 spots with his pit stop, but that does put him in provisional 3rd place. after everybody else has stopped, possibly. Although I think Schwartz is still going to come out in front based on how large his lead is. He's quite a ways up.
Yeah, he's pulling off a strong game tonight. He's really got his gap extended.
So now we got Jason Allen and Wilson in the pits.
Allen, 5-second stop. Looks like that's been pretty consistent. 5 seconds. I had to repair a little bit of damage because of all the bumper tapping. I would assume.
5 seconds is about ideal. That's about the fastest you can get it done.
Oh, and the rejoin. We all saw how close that was.
Wow.
That's like the most accurate welcome to Misano right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly.
Almost getting your nose cut off. Like, hey.
Wow. Now, that's funny though, because Allen ended up, only 2 spots behind the first guy that is pitted. But Wilson tumbled 3 more spots down from there, even though they both pitted the same time and came out pretty much the same time together.
Wow.
EC says he thinks that Joao and Schwartz are really close. He thinks. Possibly. Let's see. The gap is
I think you're
43
right. I think
seconds to the leader.
Samito's been hot lapping for a lot of the race, and he very well may have when Schwartz takes a stop. It's going to be very close.
Oh,
Gone
yeah.
fast enough to pit and then catch up to essentially the middle of the pack of not left at pit. Not bad at all. I'm excited to see how this shakes up.
This is going to be extremely interesting last 13 minutes here. Is he slowing him down now, though?
Yes, they are.
That's the question.
Landon Dreves and Colin Dunham fighting in his way.
Yeah, definitely slowing him up. He would love to get around them right now.
That's the only thing on his mind right now.
Find a window and get the overtake done and just go. Oh, and Tomato. Oh,
Who's diving to the pit there?
right on the
that's Fire Queso.
inside.
Oh, wow, he's getting it done. Oh, he went wide there.
Oh, ooh.
They may look into
Yeah.
that one. Not gonna lie.
That was very wide.
Also, I love how the teammates are right next to each other, sandwiching
cool?
this other McLaren.
Yeah. Parents got to be feeling the pressure.
Oh yeah, maybe a little team strategy call going on there between those two teammates.
If
They
I
are
recall, I'd
traditional
pit
1 and 2 right now,
immediately.
though. Yeah, because they could be first and second place right now, the teammates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depending on how Schwartz's pit stop shakes out. What is his gap to second place right now? I still can't see that.
30 seconds
Wow.
from Brian Anderson.
Yeah, he may just stay out front.
Yeah,
do you think, Chad?
Schwartz, unless his tires are warming, like a bit too warm and he needs to cool them down, there's no reason for him to dive into, or of course, traffic. People are usually pretty good about getting out of the way of P1 because you got that big old triangle on the map. There's no mistaking it.
DC Storm Games thinks Schwartz takes it because of the traffic.
Possibly, yeah. Joao is in shambles right now because of traffic.
Definitely getting bottled up.
Jason Allen getting a bit close to this fight with the train ahead. Got the onboard in the picture-in-picture.
Yeah, he is creeping closer in there in the third place of people who have pitted. I agree, language. Schwartz is looking good for the win, right? Anything can happen here in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, no doubt. I'm sure Samito is doing everything he can to let Drebs know he would like to get around him.
Yeah, I saw him flashing Colin Dunham earlier before he overtook him. He's really trying to get into the other drivers' heads.
Now the teammate's making the pass as well.
Yeah, these drivers are getting held up so much the traffic is starting to build up around P8.
Yeah, now it's turning into a whole conglomerate of just
He
cars.
dives to the pits now after holding him up for so long. He gets out of the way.
Well, that's Colin Dunham. Landon's still out there.
Yeah. Purple wheel Beamer.
Yeah, I think at this
Just
point,
got some-
Joao was seething.
Yeah, but the Beamer, he's whatever setup he's running, he has so wow, he just pushed it in there. He doesn't even care anymore. He's taking it.
We're down to like the final 9 minutes, so
Yeah, he
really
pretty
all
much
or
had
nothing
to
now.
get it done. Oh, and he
Yeah.
goes way wide coming out of there. I'm surprised
Every
he's got to
time-
be close to a track penalty at this point.
Yeah, every time somebody goes wide, I'm like on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, if they get a drive through.
Yeah.
Every time.
And you get a drive through, and you get a drive through.
and you all get a drive through.
Dunham
Literally,
into
what's going on in Misano?
How would she hand out drive-throughs though? Does it come on a little card? Like, hey, you need to go into the pits.
Gets a red card.
Probably, yeah. Just here's your card, drive through card. Just go into the pits.
Matt Schwartz, 8 minutes left in the race, and still no pit. Same thing for Anderson, Max Diggs, and Dreebs.
And his gap to Samito right now is
Oh my gosh, Landon stayed out another lap.
yeah, he's stuck.
Whoa.
The pressure's building.
Wow.
He's just got the straight line speed with his setup. It's very hard to overtake him because the Beamer is very fast in a straight line, but in the corners he is bottling everything up.
Oh, talk about bottling
Wow.
it. Oh, oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Ooh.
And he's
They
back
trade
through
spots
the inside.
twice.
Ooh.
And now the spots behind him are also trading paint.
Comes Eric, yeah.
Oh no! Major contact.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
Can you catch the replay of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Going through
Probably
the
heli
hairpin.
cam.
Yep, just gets into him on the outside.
Oh.
here.
Oh,
Not enough room.
that's a
Oh.
full
Not
on
enough
pit
room
maneuver.
left.
360 though.
Oh, I thought that Lambo was about to pit himself on the Merc right there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was
Dunham
close.
almost,
It's close
almost
still.
hit us
Oh, and
off.
Evan Kim is yellow flagged and stopped. What's going on here? Can you also
Oh,
catch
no.
the replay
Another
there?
moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he got it.
Oh,
Just a little
Oh,
loose going
no.
through the fast right-hander.
those tires are on fire, I bet.
No doubt. What kind of laps is Samito putting in right now that he's been let loose from Drebs? Is he able to put the
Fastest-
speed back in to be able to be close enough to Schwartz when he pits?
Matthew Schwartz has pit, and he's on the escape road now.
Oh my goodness. Where is he
Samito's-
coming out?
let's see.
Any moment
Smith's
now.
last lap was a 35.875.
Here he comes. He's out.
Still in the
He
lead.
maintains the lead by a long shot. Nobody's even in sight.
Easy clap.
He
Wow.
is smart and
Wow.
he is good.
Extreme speed out of this man tonight.
Well, Dunham's having a hard time trying to get
Indeed.
around Raphael.
So we still have Anderson, Diggs, and Drebs left to pit on the track. Everyone else has completed their mandatory pits.
What's the over-under on Dreeb staying out one more lap?
What do you think, chat? Who's in on this? Yeah.
That's pushing it.
Samito did lose a ton of time. Agreed, Colin. Good racing
Yeah.
by Schwartz. DC says he's staying out for sure. Gonna take it to the end of the pit window.
Orban on Crabo here.
Boy, that's a close train running all the way through there. Back to sixth
Ooh.
place.
And Dreef
Wow.
stays out.
Of course he does.
And
Very bold.
He's enjoying the
squeezing the
racing.
pit.
It's just proximity.
And Crown is just desperate to get that P4 out of the way because he's already pitted and everybody else has, except for Dreebs. And Max Diggs is pitting at the moment.
Yes. Where does he come out? He's gonna come out 9th or 10th.
Oh, what's this? Mariecki and
Archie.
did he get the job done? I don't think he got it done. Nope.
I think Archie was
an
behind him before,
attempt.
wasn't he?
I think no, Mariecki was still behind him.
Okay.
He was peeking. He was there,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
We
Oh,
definitely
here's
have.
a peek. Allen.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Crown.
Round. Yeah.
Sniffing around the outside, but didn't have
Pretty
enough
much
speed to
everything's
walk
stacked
around
up behind Dreeb still.
Yeah. Oh.
He's just enjoying the view in the rearview mirror right now.
I think he's gonna
probably
learn
say,
some.
yeah, you guys just fight it all out. Well, I just didn't grab my popcorn as I'm driving and
Like I
watch
said,
the vlog.
he gets out on that straight though, and nobody can go around him.
Yeah, he's just gone.
I'm worried that he's gonna learn some new words tonight in the Discord.
It could be a harsh review.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. He's up
Finally
in
hits the
pit.
pit lane.
And now
Decides-
Tomato can just go for it.
Let's see.
Or
Whooper's been in
actually,
the pits
Crown,
for a
my bad.
while.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sumedo got around him before, but Crown was still bottled up.
Yeah. I didn't realize teammates.
But Sumedo and Crown teammates are definitely gonna
Woo!
take 2 spots on the podium from the look of it.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a major
Oh.
boost in the point standings.
Brian Anderson needs to pit. I just realized that. I just checked the leader and he's
Got one lap to do it.
Yeah,
yep.
he'll
Equips.
probably
No, they are free.
he will
Sure,
probably
just check
drop
out
to
the
10th or
Discord.
12th place.
Yeah, around there. Which gives Matt Schwartz still the win.
Yeah, by a large gap too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's still way out front.
He's gone.
Extremely good race.
Unbeatable.
Marecki's out of that
Very-
fight though. A little bit of a mistake going into that corner. Ran wide and had to basically mental reset for a second and a bit of a delta. 1.8 seconds to Jason Allen.
Yeah, thanks for asking there, Eclipse. You don't have to pay to enter the races, but just join the Discord and get hooked up. Love to have you next season. The quali pace on this division was, what was it, a 33.2?
Yeah,
Polls?
32. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was, and our fastest lap of the race is a 34.037. So
Jeez, 34
not
flat.
bad.
Very nice.
Oh, overcooked it into that corner.
Yeah, everything's spaced out now that they got the non-pitted car out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. Just
These
the
two are
car to hold
close.
them all up.
Rafik and
then-
Trox there.
Yellow for Damiani there. Oh, this could be...
Yellow for
a
Crown.
tap
Whoa.
from John Archie, and Crown is off with a spin.
Oh.
Oh, that is very unfortunate for Crown right there.
This
Catch
is
replay
bad.
here.
That
Oh,
must be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He is not happy right now. Oh,
There's
I can
definitely
only
gonna be some
imagine.
stewardship involved there.
Yeah, I can only imagine the colorful words he'd be saying right now.
On final
That
lap.
would be heartbreaking. If he can gather it back up and still finish anywhere in the top 10, that would be.
Yeah.
And I did hear the call, last lap. This is
Right.
leaders on the last lap.
Now things are really spread between podium and what we saw earlier.
His
Still can't
teammate here
believe it.
under heavy pressure at the end of the race.
Rockstar wants a piece of it.
Giving it a go a couple of times, but he's running out of race, that's for sure.
Evan Kim yellow flagged again
Oh,
and hard into the wall.
Oh no!
Evan Kim's off hard into the wall.
I
No.
got the replay there.
Why?
Boardman
Oh, too much
through.
Just
curb.
lost it on the.
Yeah, his inside tire,
Oh.
the suspension kicked him off. He took that curb really.
Too much curbs.
Oh.
Oh, and that car can barely drive in a straight line now. But good lord, he's trying because he knows P21 is still points, and if he can limp around, going slow as shit, losing 4 spots, that's still worth it. Survive.
That's the most accurate way to put it.
Survive.
Oh, Matt Anastasi also went off. I didn't quite catch that, but he's into
Oh.
the grass.
Let me catch that.
I'm just having a lot
Oh,
of
the
dirt rally
squeeze.
moments.
And the worst car to do it too. The Ferrari is not very high off the ground.
Yeah.
Leader has finished the race.
And Matt
Wow.
Schwartz crosses the line for P1. But excellent drive from him. He made it look easy. Not too far
And his
behind,
sauce-
Joao Semedo tried with the uppercut, but unfortunately was foiled by traffic. And followed by him, John Archie, who just had an all-around solid race. Did what needed doing.
And Isasi just teleported back to the pits for some reason.
Oh no.
Oh.
On the last lap, almost the last corner.
Oh no!
Hey, oh no!
Alan
What
and
is
Dunham
this?
looks like they just came together. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
this-
yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That was rude.
Can you catch the replay of that on Alan?
Yeah, I got the first.
Oh,
replay and I got the
yeah.
second one as well.
So kind of losing it there, and then he loses it actually loses it, and covers
Yeah.
off the apex.
Oh.
And then
the follower nowhere
re-enters
to go.
very poorly right there.
That was scary. And Evan Kim crosses the line just behind
21st.
Alan. Wait, did Alan get? That's what my standing says. That Alan got P9 on Evan Kim right before he crossed the line. That's nice try, Evan.
Wow.
Good job
Yeah.
limping it home. And what a race this was. That
Tough race
I-
for a lot of
I
guys.
can't even remember half the exciting thing that happened just now. Holy
Huge
crap.
blur.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would
So I will-
love to be a fly on the wall in the Discord breakdown after this one.
Yes. In fact, I kind of want to wrap this up early just so I can get in there.
a lot of screaming.
Yeah.
a lot of screaming.
Woo.
Let's start. So we need Archie, Smedo, and Schwartz. Can we find them?
I will do my best.
Boys.
Looks like they're still filling up.
They are
I gotta
filling
go
up.
Arlington.
I see
Arlington's
Schwartz.
in there
I'm
first.
gonna grab him.
Yep.
Matthew Schwartz, welcome to the booth. Congratulations on the win, man.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. I'm guessing it was a kind of boring race from your POV, wasn't it?
That's what I wanted. I wanted a boring race. I didn't really want too much action this race, but I forgot what the delta was, and I knew it was long, so I was getting a little
pit
nervous
delta,
around the
yeah.
10-minute mark. So I just quick in lap, caught some traffic, and then dove in, and I had it nicely, so I was able to kind of just relax and just bring it home. So
Great
overall,
job,
it was a
man.
solid weekend.
You think you'll be
Yeah,
able to
we
do
were-
it next week?
We'll see. I mean, it's Olton in the rain, so that one's gonna be
Interesting.
anybody's race. So we'll see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Do you have much experience in Alton in the rain? Are you confident about it?
Well, generally, I did pretty well in the rain, so we'll see if we can make it a back-to-back. But I think the bumps will be interesting with this car, but we will see. It took the curbs here today, or at Misano, really well. So hopefully that kind of translates over. But that course is super fun, so it should be a good race next week too.
All right, glad to hear it.
Looking
I
forward
think
to it.
this week is certainly going to rocket you up the points relative. I think you're probably going to end up around in the top 10, I think, when the points get calculated. So congrats again, man, and good luck. Is there anybody else you want to shout out before you go, or anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's watching, so
Hey.
she finally got to beat me in a race.
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
Hey.
Good
nice.
job.
Your boyfriend's a Chad.
He's probably upset.
All right. See you next
All right,
time.
thanks guys so much.
Right. Who's next?
We needed Yarrington, correct?
I don't.
Maybe?
I think
Hang
it was
on.
Yarrington. No.
No? Oh, okay.
John Archie. And Joao Semedo. Right?
Meadow, yeah, Meadow and Archie. Yep.
I don't see them.
Not seeing any of them, yeah.
I don't see him either.
No.
You see anybody in there that we know we should interview?
We could check out what Boardman thought of the race after he had some issues early on there.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to talk to Eric. Hey, Eric, welcome to the booth, man. Interesting race for you. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, it was an interesting one. Definitely a lot of fun, a lot of overtakes. But getting spun sucks, but it happens. So tried to do the best I could. I wasn't really feeling this track to begin with, but like it was clicking once I started driving. So fun race.
I guess it does help to feel a little bit better about it if you didn't practice too. That's when it really stings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a tough track for me too. It's so hard to just get that fast qualifying pace. It's very
Yeah.
Yeah, very tough.
At
one of
least
those tricky
you had
tracks.
still an okay finish for you, but that's in the past now. Well, how about the future? You gonna be practicing a lot for Olden in the wet?
I'm trying. Oh, Alden in the wet's next too, boy.
Yeah, a bunch of our
Sorry,
drivers
Yeah.
just had a hard
Yeah,
I
time.
it's
can
gonna
agree
be
on
fun.
that.
I don't think
Ooh.
I've ever even tried that in anything, so
Same.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, best of luck to you. Do you want to shout anybody out before you go?
All right, thanks. Yeah, shout out Max. Finished ahead of me. Good race.
All right. See y'all next time.
All right.
Great job.
later.
I see John Archie. I'm gonna get him in here.
Grab 'em. Yeah.
Hey, John, welcome to the booth. Congratulations, P3, right?
Yeah, P3. Well, hopefully it stays. I kind of got into the back of Crown a little bit, unfortunately. But yeah, I wasn't planning on going for the move, and unfortunately, things escalated.
He's kind of happy.
Yeah, but
It's
thank you.
happened quick.
Yeah, racing comes at you fast.
Yeah, but no, it was a sweaty one out there tonight. It was like I think we were in the top 4 or 5 cars almost the whole race, so
No kidding.
kept it
Been
pretty
shaky check.
exciting. Yeah,
Well,
I
P1
don't know
good,
how-
but the rest of y'all
yeah,
really,
he kind
really
of
fighting for
ran
your
away
lives.
on us. And then I got a little bit lucky. I had a crappy pit. I got moved in my pit box, but thankfully
Oh,
Oh.
that's the worst.
wall
And I
of
do
the
that all the time.
yeah, the wall of the BMW was able to bring me back into the race a little bit.
Yeah, I would talk about that a little bit. You guys were bottled up for a while there behind the BMW.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense? It seemed pretty intense from our point of view.
Oh, it was so tricky to kind of be a little bit off the normal pace. So I was sliding around a little bit. I don't know if it showed on stream, but definitely kept things interesting. And then I'm not sure who was in the McLaren behind me, but they were able to sneak up and catch up again. So then I was in the big sandwich, which
Oh,
is
man.
always fun being in the middle. But all in all, good race. Happy with the result.
Yeah, for sure. Great job.
Yeah.
Way to stick on the podium, man.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's my first one in the Merc at least, so
Nice.
happy with that.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Hopefully not the last. See you
Yeah,
next
hopefully
time.
not. Thanks, guys.
How do you feel about next week?
Was that Olden in the wet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yep.
done any laps, honestly, so I'm not too sure. But I'm assuming the Merc should be good at eating curbs. I get
Hopefully.
blessed a little better than season 6 and the 4088. So
Yes.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah.
see.
Those
Alrighty,
curves are
John.
tricky when wet.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So hopefully the Merc can chomp them up and just drive away.
But we will see. See you next time, John.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks again for streaming.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Oops, I didn't mean to. Thanks, John. And last is Joao yet.
I don't see him, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
We could talk to Doug about that battle that he had all race long with Who was he
Why
battling?
don't we? In fact, yeah,
Yeah,
drag
I
him
was
in
just
here.
thinking that was a very intense battle with Evan Kim and
Yes,
Yarrington.
Kim. That's who he was fighting with.
Why do I keep
Doug.
getting...
Welcome to the booth, Doug.
Oh,
Welcome, welcome.
hello. Sorry.
So
Sorry, I'm
we-
still in the days of white knuckling and staring at the back of Evan Kim the entire
That's
time.
exactly
That's
what we wanted to talk
you
about.
I seldom get a chance to compete with Evan Kim, and I was gonna make sure that it was gonna go the full 12 rounds, but I had a couple of opportunities where I could just send it on him. I was like, no, I think Evan's got more pace than me to catch Yarrington ahead, but I actually started making up some gaps back to Yarrington at the very end. I should have probably gotten past Evan. We kind of worked together to get Caleb in the end, but no big deal. But I just reviewed it in post review chat. I did just barely graze Evan, which made him lose the back end and inevitably spin. So I already sent him a DM with my head hung very low.
Wait for the last incident he had when he hit the barrier, or
No, so like on lap like 32 or 33, like basically
Oh.
the end of our little train between the three of us, um,
Oh,
he got loose, and then I was carrying just so much more speed than him because he had some snap oversteer, and I tried to back out of it, and I just barely touched him, like basically net code, and then
Oh.
it just made his
Oh.
rear end that much more loose, which was already a problem for him, so he just got around. So I felt
that's
bad,
unfortunate.
but
That's rough.
yeah,
Now,
but
so
it was a
you
great
got
battle.
you got around him at one point, and so did you? You're saying you let him back around, thinking he had more pace to try to catch up to the car in front?
Yeah, I was giving him a lot of racing room, so I made a mistake, and he was able to get back past me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to fight this too much. At this level of pace between the three of us, like it's all so close. I took my gamble that he was gonna be able to keep me in tow, and we can work towards making up some time on the grid, which I think inevitably worked in the end, because I finished 11th, I think, which was much higher than I deserved. So
Yeah,
not
great
bad.
race, man.
I don't know where that quali lap came out of. I'm gonna go looking for it. I'd probably never find it again.
Not always the case.
Yeah, not a bad time to have a personal best on a track, right?
That's right.
No,
Yep.
absolutely.
In quality is the best
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do that around Olton?
That's gonna be a big no from me.
We can agree on that one.
Yeah, that's the
No
case for
kidding.
most of us.
No kidding. But
I can't wait for Olden. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Wet Olton, no less. So it's
Mhm.
going to prove quite difficult for the group. But
Oh, no.
I think that I've always been pretty confident in wet races.
Me too.
So we'll see what I can manifest.
Looking forward to it. See you then.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody, and thanks for all the hard work that you guys do up here week in and week out.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
stopping
you.
by.
See you next time.
You bet.
And with that, I have one last thing to do, and that's give a huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and our title sponsors supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic system, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. And Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. Go to armamentario.com. And to Go Setups, premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link in our Discord to take your drive to the next level, and that Discord is discord.gg/simracingalliance. You can go there to get started on registering for our Team Series events. Figure out what all of our events for, because there's so much going on. Find everything there. So yeah, go check out the Discord if you want to be a part of this. Y'all got anything to share before we close it down?
Get your raincoats, fellas. It's gonna be a wet one next race.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna
Super
be
And it's in
very
the
wide.
UK too.
Thanks for having me on my first competition stream here. This was a ton of fun to hang out with you guys for the night.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man. Thanks
it
for
was
joining
fun.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for tuning in. Be sure to tune in next week for round 6.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 3 long weeks here at SRA.
Welcome back to the best racing in North America, home of the SRA GT3 Team Series. 60 minutes of action-packed door-to-door racing, 6 divisions, 6 different championships on the line. Let's get ready for some action tonight.
An incident. Oh, turn. We have Boardman at a yellow. Looks like he's dropping down positions there on the chicane as a bunch of cars are coming through.
Byron's going to take a dive in the Lexus.
Johnson looking to go down the inside of Maxwell.
And we're off and away for SRA.